All right. Listen, guys. Listen. Tom Grossi is getting very, very close to passing me in subscribers. Like, Tom is right there ready to pass me in subscribers. So if you hate Tom Grossi, please subscribe to my channel to prevent him from passing me in YouTube subscribers. I need all the Grossi haters to subscribe to me so Tom doesn't pass me in.
GPS,
Ready for some GPS today?
What's coming? Oh, baby. Here we go. Here we go. The dynamic duo. The two of us. Always in sync. Always having each other's backs.
We are symbiotic, us two.
Symbiotic, like
thick as thieves.
Thick. We're with two C's. That's what we are.
Thieves.
Two
Don't
Cs.
forget the word thieve in there, guys.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beanie Bros are back for another edition of the Grossi Perna Show, otherwise known as GPS. Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna, we're here to blow your minds on a fraud day. Doug Pederson getting hired, Dan Snyder getting into more trouble. Can they freaking frack him, forcing him to sell the team? And the most important news story of the day, Harambe. Oh, we're going to bring it back, baby. We're going to bring it back.
Do it for Harambe.
Did we do an intro? I didn't even know we were going live.
No, I accidentally clicked it too soon. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no
bad.
No worries.
Technical glitch, I think.
Honestly, it happens. Like it's all good. There's no worries.
Yeah.
There. No worries. But yeah, folks, GPS, another show. Here we are. Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're here again. And listen, got crystals. Oh, do I want anything?
What is crystals?
I don't know what crystals is. Is that a person's house? Are you getting crystal meth?
Yeah, I'll take crystals, please.
Or are you doing like crystals for like healing purposes?
Yeah, I need.
Is Aaron Rodgers there?
Ooh, I need some of those anal healing crystals, please.
I need a lock of his hair just for educational purposes. It's Friday. The show's gonna be off the rails already, folks. It's
Aaron,
already.
Somebody has requested a lock of your hair.
Yes.
You cool with that?
Yeah, you should be fine.
All right, now I'm just gonna.
I have enough people in his inner circle that like I could probably get a lock of hair, and it wouldn't raise like too much suspicion. So yeah, I saw that Mike Pettin might be the DC just announced for Minnesota.
That's who the Packers fired, right?
Yep. But he's with the Bears though. He's like he's not even their DC. He's just like he's their special helper, and that's it. So
he coaches one guy for the Bears. Yeah.
Yep. Can Jaguar Kitty go meow also? No, they can't. No.
I'm pretty sure we had Harambe first here on GPS.
We totally did. We totally did, which
first
means the Cincinnati Bengals, they watch this show. So
yeah.
Joey B, hey, good to see you.
Yeah, Joey. Good morning, Joe Burrow, fan of the show. Good morning,
great friend of the show.
Fan of the show. Good morning, Sean McVay. Never watched. Never watched.
He never watched.
To be honest.
Which is why I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Good morning, DraftKings Sportsbook.
There it is. There it is.
Kabooyah. Don't think I can say that phrase legally. Yo, check it out. DraftKings. Do you know you could actually do some Pro Bowl betting if you want on DraftKings?
Can you really?
Yeah, I just saw that today. You can do some Pro Bowl betting. Okay, if you want to get wild, get real super wild and go take a look at the Pro Bowl bets, check it. Don't forget, I'll be streaming during the Pro Bowl raising money for the Alzheimer's Association. So come over Sunday. Tom might stop by. We'll see. Right now, DraftKings giving you 56-1 odds. You bet $5 on either team, and you can get 280 in free bets. And then they've also got some Super Bowl specials I noticed in the old DraftKings app.
Oh, like appetizers?
That's right. Don't want to give away any secret information. What, Tom?
Like appetizers?
Yep. Super Bowl specials. First one,
soup,
bacon wrapped tiny wieners.
Okay.
You know the mini wieners got bacon wrapped?
Yeah. What's the soup?
Soup?
The soup. Yeah, what's the soup?
It would be
the soup?
A lobster bisque.
Let's go soup.
Okay, you'll get the soup for the Super Bowl special. I'll take the tiny wieners with bacon. Also, you can do like, hey, Cooper Kupp to have 50-plus yard touchdown reception. Probably not. Joe Burrow or Matthew Stafford to throw a 50-yard touchdown pass. So check out the Super Bowl specials. DraftKings code GPS when you sign up. Link in the description, but the code is GPS. But the link is down there. But then you put in the code. Click the link, put in the code. That's the order of that's how you do it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's it. Now listen, Perna. Listen. We're gonna rock. Oh, I see what you did there, Pee-wee. I see what you did there.
Wow. An Alzheimer's joke, huh?
We're pulling them out. It's Friday. I want you to know
it's okay. That sounds like one I would have made. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I learned because of last night's Harambe go meow. Oh. I want to see. I want to now a stock footage of a gorilla roaring, but instead of the roar, it's meow.
Yeah, and I want Harambe riding the scooter instead of John Elway as well. Somebody,
Perna, I think, because this is not really like breaking news, but like Perna and I are going to be streaming the Super Bowl together. I say we whip out, because it's gonna be the last football game stream of the season. We whip out some special video clips for people that donate. Like we got Harambe maybe on a scooter, Harambe saying meow. We'll whip up something a little special. We
need like a very early clip from our shows that are embarrassing. We need like from somewhere in the first 10 episodes, something's just like, oh.
We're also going to record our own halftime show. Yes. We're going to record our own halftime show.
I might expose a nipple at halftime. We'll see.
Yeah, you will, because I'm just going to be like this. And the shirt's just going to come flying off.
What if my nipple was just a tiny picture of Janet Jackson?
Now that's a twist. Nina Vishu, Dan Snyder, is how you say I hate you, Dan Snyder, in Russian.
Wow.
Because I've really embraced this commies theme here.
Okay.
Brian, why do you know that? Like, I know you're like trying to be insulting, but like, why do you know that? You're like, oh, I changed them. Tree Gang Commies Gear is going to be amazing. Aaron Rodgers, didn't you put out a video about that, Brandon Perna? About Aaron Rodgers and that whole Tennessee thing?
Yeah. I said they're basing Aaron Rodgers going to Tennessee on the fact that he bought a home outside of Nashville.
Yes.
And then the article proceeded to say all the ways that the Titans probably can't
afford to get Aaron Rodgers.
Which I agreed. Yeah, they would have to trade Ryan Tannehill. They don't have the draft. Like, this is what people keep forgetting. Like, the team's got to make it appealing to the Packers to trade him.
It's not it's not Aaron Rodgers. Like, Aaron Rodgers has no say unless they worked out some deal. But like right now, as the contract reads, he has no say on like where he's going to go. I'm sure the Packers will accommodate somewhat, but the Packers, like you said, it has to be an offer that they are willing to take, which is why if we're going down that road, the Broncos do make sense because at least they have early draft picks, at least for one season, because it's like when the Raiders traded Khalil Mack. They didn't want to trade him to the Packers. They trade him to the Bears because they're like, oh, the Bears are going to suck more than the Packers do. Twist of fate. The Packers actually had a top 10 pick, or top 12 pick that year. And the Bears actually went to the playoffs, but it's the same exact deal. Like if we trade Aaron Rodgers, I almost said if we trade Aaron Rodgers, the team is going to be a lot better, right? He doesn't want to go to a team that is rebuilding, what have you. So we're going to have to get like at least an early draft pick. So they need to suck right now for the Packers, I think, to pull the trigger on that and then get some starters potentially too.
Yeah. Is this his last contract year with the Packers?
This coming year, yes. So like he had, because that was the whole dispute. He had 2 years left after this season, but they voided that year and said, nay, like it'll just be this year. So they can't franchise tag him or anything.
Yeah.
So again,
they have like a verbal agreement that if he wants to leave, he can, and they'll accommodate it, basically.
Yep, exactly. So
which in the NFL, verbal agreements go a long way.
They hold a lot of water.
I mean,
absolutely. Now,
Dan Snyder verbally agreed to never sexually harass anyone. So the NFL just got to believe him on that.
Yeah, Dan Snyder, it's funny because a lot of the talks are about like the commies and, you know, the new name and the new jerseys and all that stuff. But I saw it on NFL.com today, but it really hasn't been getting like as much press as I thought it would. So there was a congressional roundtable yesterday, and people making testimonies against Dan Snyder for all the terrible things that he has done. And now there are new allegations against Dan Snyder coming from former cheerleader, which is going to be Tiffany Johnston. So she worked for 8 years for the Washington football team, started in 2002. I think was also a marketing manager as well. And basically said like he during a team dinner, put his hand on her thigh, like without her consent, touching her back and pushing her into his limo. And then the allegations repeated about talking about how there was like crude comments, unwanted touching. There was videos and photos shared from like that cheerleader shoot that they did, which was incredibly inappropriate. And Dan Snyder responded to it. And I feel like every time he responds to these allegations, like it just gets worse and worse. Like it just shows of how terrible of a human being he is. Like it's like, hey, yeah, no, I did it, but like some of the stuff I didn't do, and we're moving past it. Like it's gross. Like I have his statement here. This is the one right here. So saying like I acknowledged, I apologized, did it multiple times.
I'm so sorry for sexually harassing you and allowing my organization to sexually harassing you for years. I said I'm sorry. What else do you want from me?
Speaking of The Office, this reminds me of like Ryan, like when he confesses he like knocked the mirror off of Kevin's car, and it's like, listen, you know, I can't take responsibility for what that guy did. This is Ryan 2.0. That's Dan Snyder basically saying, like, listen, if I was to pay for everything that guy did, he did a lot of messed up stuff to me too. And then he says a lot of things are like outright lies. And he says, Tanya and I will not be distracted by those with a contrary agenda from continuing with the positive personnel and cultural changes that have been made at the team over the past 18 months. And it's just like Dan Snyder is such a crappy human being. Like he's such a crappy human being.
Like go to the NFL Reddit. They posted a link to like the testimony.
Yeah.
And it's got it, you know, marked so you can go right into it because it's like a long hearing.
It's long. Yeah.
But I suggest go watch some of that and just listen to the women talk about working there. The interesting thing about like Dan Snyder, and usually like a lot of times allegations for whatever reason come up, there's like a good amount of people from that fan base who will defend their team, their owner, whoever it is, right? Nobody has ever defended Dan Snyder. Everyone's like, yeah, this guy sucks. The world would be much better if he were not running our football team. Get him out of there. And the one thing that really stuck with me was before the women start speaking about how horrible it was working for Washington. And it's not just Dan Snyder, it's what other high executives did to them. But the guy presenting, you know, the case was like, the NFL put together a 256-page report on PSI about football.
Yes.
And they can't release a report about what happened to people in this organization.
Hey, they fined him $10 million in July, though. So,
yeah, they fined him. I saw Kevin Seifert from
So bad.
ESPN. He posted a tweet that said, the NFL may not be able to publicly release the findings of its internal investigation in the Washington Commanders without the explicit permission of owner Daniel Snyder. So they need his permission to release his dirt. I didn't click on the article. I just saw that.
I'll wait. I'll wait another, I'll hold my breath until that happens. It's just like, hey, Dan, there's some really damning stuff in here. Can we release it? No.
Yep. Go for it, guys. I'll still look better than Shad Khan running the Jags. So,
well, this goes back to what we were talking about yesterday and the day before. And obviously, it's not completely connected to the Brian Flores thing, but it's the idea of like, this is how much power the owners have. Like the fact that this piece of garbage, which he is, and like you go over to the Washington football team subreddit, everything is about how much they hate Dan Snyder. It is like he is so terrible, not only as an owner, but as a human being. And the stadium is garbage, right? It's complete and total garbage. Everything is so bad. And then it's what he has done. And like the fact that he hasn't been forced to sell this team just shows who really is running the show.
Yeah. And well, I brought up an idea that him letting the stadium be garbage.
Yeah.
Was actually really smart.
He wants a new stadium.
No. The Commanders, all the merch, top selling after they dropped, even though they were despised on Twitter. Why, Tom? Well, every Washington Commander fan has to buy multiple Commander shirts because they know when they go to the stadium, shit may rain down on them. So every fan needs a backup.
Sail through the poo water.
Backup gear. So Dan Snyder, I'll save money by not fixing the stadium, and then I'll make money because fans are going to have to buy multiples of all of my clothes. So I hate him, but business-wise, you got to admit he knows what he's doing.
You know what? That's I didn't think about it like that. I mean, again, I was thinking like you dress as a commander to navigate through the poo water, but
take me to the seas of poo and I shall get us through.
Exactly. Well, by the way, and this actually just came out 15 minutes ago, apparently Congress is giving the NFL a February 14th, Valentine's Day, deadline to turn over everything regarding the investigation into the toxic culture of the Washington football team.
Wow.
Maybe like maybe it's something actually I doubt it. Like I'm not going to get excited about this because I don't think that like there's anything that's going to come. But how much bad press do you think there needs to be for them to be like, okay, sure, now you go bye-bye?
Oh, so corrupt Congress is going to look at corrupt NFL.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Exactly.
By the way, I like that the deadline's the day after the Super Bowl. That's kind of funny.
Yep. Yeah, and
I know you guys got nothing else going on that week, so give us that report.
My favorite thing is I saw this on the subreddit literally last night. Was that the jerseys talking about the Washington football team, they're still the same price and they just increased the Commanders jersey price by $10.
Wow.
So even though the Washington football team
like,
doesn't exist anymore, it's the same price. And then they just increased the Commanders jerseys by $10 over all the other jerseys. That's amazing. That's amazing. So take that as you will. But yeah, Dan Snyder, god-awful human being. Congress is getting involved. Who the hell knows if anything is going to come of that? Because, like, is Congress really going to be like, yeah, you have to sell the team? Like, I don't think they even have the jurisdiction to do that. So I don't know what the hell is going to come of this. But yeah, Washington, I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry. Like, if you were forced into this fan base and are living with the constant ineptitude of Dan Snyder and his just awfulness.
It's what's honestly quite terrifying about the Broncos going up for sale. Like,
Yes.
if the wrong person or group purchases your team, you're in trouble for a long, long time. You can replace GMs. You can replace coaches. You can try to find quarterbacks. Finding another multi-billionaire to run your team competitively, well, that's a much bigger task.
Which is why we need $4 billion
yes.
to buy the Denver Broncos.
Let's see here. I currently have $19 in super chats, so we are close.
Oh, hold on. Right now, I got $79.52. I mean, YouTube takes 30% of that, so like it's gonna go down.
We need
a little
7
bit.
billion. We need 7 billion in super chats.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Braden helped with the $2 donation. But what I'm
Thank you,
saying is that we just pool our money together, and it's a win-win really for both of us, right? Because you get to be the owner of a team that you know and love. I get to be the owner of, a team that's going to be the Green Bay Packers West. I think it just works out. I get to hang out with Thunder. I could brush him.
It's easy. Whichever one of our teams that we root for has like the better quarterback, the other team is just the farm team to make the good quarterback team the Super Bowl contender. Now, if they both get good quarterbacks, you and I are going to have some tough meetings, Tom.
Okay. Well, listen, buddy, I don't want to pull rank here, but I'm kind of already an owner of a football team. So obviously I know what I'm doing. So just saying, got a little bit of experience there. Snyder.
Dora the Explorer.
And she goes into the backpack, but it's filled with poo water. So yeah,
this is yours, Dan. This is yours, Mr. Dan.
Listen, I honestly think I could get a job with the Houston Texans right now. I really think that I can get a job right with them.
Let me tell you, I could GM the Texans better than they're currently GM'd. I could GM the Dolphins better than they're GM'd. I could GM the Jaguars better than they're GM'd.
Accurate.
And I could certainly GM the Washington football team better.
Yeah.
All the other teams, they probably, it'd be a stretch to say I could do better. Maybe Carolina. I might be able to help Carolina out a little bit.
All I'm saying is that I think that this is not just for the Denver Broncos, but I want to, no. It'd be nice. Oh no. Now I'm in trouble.
Whoa.
Damn it. You know what? Guys, I'm going to step
Thunder suspects foul play, he will kick Tom.
Kick me in the face.
That's how Thunder.
I just want to get some carrots and apples. That's it. Here's a carrot. Here's an apple. I love Friday shows. It's so great. We're talking about me petting a horse. But honestly, if you were the owner of the Washington football team or now the Washington Commanders, you would be doing a better job if you did nothing. Like if you literally did nothing and you did this show, you still ran your YouTube channel, you talked about the Broncos, that would still be better than what Dan Snyder is doing. So
100%.
What if Thunder's the owner?
If I were a GM of an NFL team right now, I would be like, okay, let's get a good quarterback.
Have you thought about Thunder being the owner of the Denver Broncos?
I'm not going to let a horse run my team, Tom.
It's not a horse. It's Thunder.
He's just a horse.
Whoa. I'm sorry.
You can't even talk.
Sorry, what?
Can't even talk like Mr. Ed.
Just a horse? A horse. You're saying your mascot, which has been passed down from generation to generation, because we're on like the third iteration of Thunders, because the other ones are no longer there. But you're saying that it's just a horse? A Denver Broncos fan saying it's just a horse. Okay, Mr. Cynical.
I have seen Thunder shit on the field, Tom. It's just a horse when you come down to it.
Nope.
It's gonna crap wherever it wants to.
That's it. You know what? I'm glad that the chat is now turning against you.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Thunder's just a horse. Just a horse.
Now I got PETA coming after me.
Guess what, buddy? When I'm the owner of the Denver Broncos, box seats for Thunder. All right? It's going to be a stable, and there's going to be a buffet of just carrots and apples. That's it. It's fine. So, yeah. That's Dan Snyder getting into more trouble. We'll see if he actually is forced to sell the team, which is probably never going to happen. But we can all hope and dream and pray.
We can.
Now let's talk about the main news, Brandon Perna. Let's talk about Doug Pederson, Beanie McPeter. By the way, why does Doug Pederson spell his name weird? Like, why is his last name?
Yeah, why is it a D?
I had to correct myself, like in the rundown. It just, horsey go, nay. Doug Pederson named as the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is hysterical to me. It is absolutely hysterical because when you had people coming in and being like, yeah, as long as the GM goes away, they're like, well, never mind. We'll find someone who's just going to say yes to Trent Baalke. And here you go. Yes, Ethan. Yes. Yeah. So, Perna, I'm curious your thoughts on this about Pederson going, because like Uche was commenting on it. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of happiness, but people are like trying to pull him. They're like, well, he won a Super Bowl, which is true.
Yeah.
But where are you, Brandon Perna, on the hiring of Doug Pederson to the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I'm excited about all of the ice cream the Jaguars players are going to get after team meetings. Somebody put a super cut together of Doug Pederson ending his team meetings by saying just over and over again, all right, guys, and we got ice cream waiting for you after this meeting. All right, guys, this ran a little long. The ice cream might be melted, but we got ice cream waiting for you. And yeah, we got ice cream waiting for you guys. Like, I just love that motivating grown men still.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Let's get the kids some ice cream. That'll make.
We got Nerds harder. Rope in the back, guys. We got some rock candy as well. If you're in that, we got those cookie ice cream sandwiches.
Hey guys, you'll get 5 extra minutes of outside practice today. It's a nice day. 5 minutes, you can do whatever you want. After we beat the hell out of you with drills, but then you get 5 minutes to throw the ball, to sit down, to play kickball, whatever you want.
Ooh, do they have a slip and slide?
Ooh, we can't afford that.
Oh.
Might burn the grass.
Well, I mean, that's why you have the. Okay,
that's what my dad.
I want to see.
Can I play on the slip and slide? No, it'll fuck up the grass. You're not using the slip and slide we bought you. Oh,
he was the last head coach to win a champion with 2 different teams. He coached from the mid 50s to the early 70s.
Whoa. 2 different teams. Championship. From the 50s to the 70s? No clue. It's like Tom Landry. That's
Lombardi didn't. Yeah, Lombardi didn't, because he won it with the Packers. He didn't win anything with Washington, though, right?
Don Shula, Hank Stram. Just thinking of old coaches.
Brandon Perna.
Me.
Might be Don Shula.
I mean, could be Pete Carroll. He's the oldest coach in the league.
It could be Pete Carroll. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is the longest tenured QB in the NFL right now.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because old Tommy boy retired.
Yep. Now, anyway, as we were
how
talking,
are we going to know Weeb Eubank? Weeb. What a great name.
That is a great name. Weeb Eubank.
This is my son, Weeb.
That looks like I literally am editing really late at night and I open like Google Docs and I collapse headfirst onto the keyboard and that's the name that came out.
Yeah, it's like you tried to spell Matt Eberflus and you just typed Weeb Eubank.
Weeb Eubank. Yep. Oh, God. I'm screwed.
This is Weeb. It is short for Weeb didn't think about his name. Okay. Here's the thing. Will Doug Pederson be good? I don't know.
Ice cream melts in Jacksonville.
The big the leg up he has is he was willing to take the job. Byron Leftwich apparently pulled out because he was like, this is a crap show. I don't want to be a part of it. And that was a smart move by Byron Leftwich. I think he deserves to coach a good team. I think he has a chance to be a good head coach. Sorry, Jacksonville, your owner doesn't realize that the general manager's the problem, or he's unwilling to change that. I saw some stat on Twitter or NFL Reddit was like Trent Baalke has fired and hired like 4 head coaches in his tenure as GM, which is like 5 years. It's like that's more than the Steelers organization in the last maybe forever, or I don't know how long it was. So problem is he's not good at hiring coaches, and that's the job you entrusted him to do. He's not good at managing the team. Nobody wants to coach underneath him. But now the weird thing is the Jags are looking to bring in Rick Spielman to put him ahead of Trent Baalke so that Spielman would report to Shad Khan. So I don't know how that works. Like,
Trent
are you just
Baalke
gonna?
is just like, I'm gonna get a job here and I'm gonna stay here until I die, or I
Yeah.
don't want to do it anymore, because he has to have some incriminating evidence. Like I don't know, like maybe he really invested in AEW. Like I don't know what's going on there. But like it doesn't look like he's done a great job. It's not like, you know what, he's so good, he's our guy, we're sticking with. No, like he sucks.
Yeah. That's the thing. You want to succeed in the NFL, you need more dirt on the people above you. You need to be able to blackmail whoever you want to get the job.
Sure.
And then you hold on to that forever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you like Doug Pederson won a Super Bowl, and then things got bad after Frank Reich left. Like, oh, maybe Frank Reich was the guy who got the offense, working. So it's like, do you trust Doug Pederson to help develop Trevor Lawrence? Don't know. I think he has a chance to do it. Like a guy who got to and won the Super Bowl, you got to give him some credit.
Mm-hmm. With Nick Foles.
Well, yeah. I mean, like John Fox, Carolina, coaches them to a Super Bowl with Jake Delhomme. Nobody ever thought of John Fox like a brilliant football mind. Broncos hire him. It's like he was the best coach available. Did okay with Tebow, but then had a ton of success because Peyton Manning came over, right? So, maybe if the Jags get a good offensive coordinator, QB coach, they can make that offense work. Maybe if Rick Spielman's making player personnel decisions, if they go that direction. There's a really funny clip of Spielman and Mike Zimmer laughing when the Eagles selected Jalen Reagor ahead of Justin Jefferson.
It's great.
So maybe you get Spielman in there. They put some better pieces around Trevor Lawrence. There's a chance. Is he the best option for that team? No, I don't think so.
I think, yeah. Sorry, good.
No, I was just say that's why he took a year off. Coaches take a year off to recharge when they realize nobody's really interested in them. Sometimes it's to recharge, but it's like, I'm not going to get any jobs. Yeah, I'm going to take the year off.
I think that if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, you just embrace the suck. And what that means is you field a team that can just beat the Indianapolis Colts and beat them 2 times a year. Every other team, nope. You don't even game plan for them. You are you're signing ex-Colts players just to give you dirt, and you go 2-15 every single season, but those 2 wins are against the Colts. And that's all you do. I think that, you know what? Just embrace the meme at this point. Because why not?
Yeah. Be the clowns.
That's it.
So that's what the Jaguars should change their mascot to the clowns. Yes. And then give Jaguars to Washington. Boom.
Done.
Little trade seat.
Done. Can you imagine? Do you think Washington changes their name in just 2 years? Because they keep getting called commies. I want it to be like, I want them
every 2
to
years.
Fans are blasting like the Russian national anthem. Like I want them to go so hard on this. Oh
my God, that would be amazing.
I want it so badly. Badly.
Washington football fans need to learn the words of the Russian national. Is there words to it?
The old Soviet Union. Yep, the old Soviet Union.
The whole song. And every game, they just sing over the entire thing. Every quarter.
Yep.
Russian national anthem. The
Soviet. You do that, and then I think I think you're just like, listen, Dan Snyder's going to come out because he has nothing about nothing. He's like, listen, guys, I got a 5-year plan. Like someone else did too. But I think, yes, you play the Soviet national anthem the entire time. They start bringing in like little bit by bit, like bringing in pieces of rock, and they build an actual wall in the stadium. I'm just saying, like, I think that they really, really, really should just commit to this.
Yep. Go for it.
I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Your stadium's falling apart. You have the worst owner in the league, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
It's a plan. It is a plan. So this leaves what? The Dolphins, the Saints, and the Texans. Sans head coaches. Saints are going to interview Eric Bieniemy. So we'll see if he gets a shot this round. And then you've got the Dolphins and the Texans.
Oh, yes.
Nobody. I guess Brian Flores is a finalist for the Texans job as well. Now, that would be kind of ballsy for the Texans to hire Brian Flores.
I hope they do. And just every single week, Brian Flores just walks onto the field and takes a huge dump on the NFL logo every single week.
And every time, like Jack Easterby and Nick Caserio are like, hey, we're thinking about, we want to make a move for this guy. Flores is like, no, I don't want to do it. And they're like, well, we think you'd be a great asset for the team. And Flores goes, I will sue you if you try and make a play for that guy.
Yep. I
am capable of suing you. Technically, I still am. You're listed in my current lawsuit. Do you want a second one? You want a second one?
I'll give you number two. Yeah. Listen, I think that just the bad team should embrace it. I'm not saying you give $100,000 for every single loss. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you embrace how terrible you are. Like the Houston Texans, like they should full out just go super duper duper Christian, right? You got Easterby there. Like they're coming out. Like they're now the Houston Bibles. Like, and that's it. They're every single time they line up, they're actually, instead of saying hike, they just start calling out scripture like John 3:16.
And before the game, there's an hour-long service led by Jack Easterby. And if you want to watch the Texans play, you have to be there on time.
You have to accept communion. You have to get the Eucharist if you're going to go. You have to.
I don't think he's Catholic, but let's throw it in. You got it. It's like mash up all the traditions.
Yes.
But yes, the fans have to sit through Jack Easterby's service 100%.
That's true. You know what, Kip? They don't play on Sundays. They don't. They can only play on Mondays and Thursdays, and that's it.
They get a week off, but after every week, they have to play Monday and Thursday on the worst short week in the league.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow.
Yep. I love Friday.
Or their game starts at 12:01 at night on Sunday. So technically it's Monday morning.
Done. And I would stream every single one of those games. Every single one. But something transition into ad read.
Boom.
Nailed it.
This is DraftKings Sportsbook. They sponsor this show.
They do.
And while many of you are wondering why you're watching this show this morning, DraftKings is still paying for it. They're still paying for it. And if you want to get paid by DraftKings, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and take advantage of their Super Bowl 56 offer with 56-1 odds. You can bet on the Bengals or you can bet on the Rams. And if that team wins, you're going to get 280 in free bets. Earlier, I said they got Super Bowl special deals. I'm going to check out those unique bets for the game. If you're not a new customer, build up your same game parlay with those bets I mentioned at the start of the show. Combine multiple bets like, will Cooper Kupp have a 50-yard touchdown? Will Matthew Stafford or Joe Burrow throw for a 50-yard touchdown? I think there might be some big touchdowns in this game. I think there might. I also think the Bengals are going to win because they are playing for Harambe. So that's...
Hell yeah.
I don't know if DraftKings factors in Harambe into their odds, but I do. So use code GPS when you sign up. Link in the description. Super Bowl next week. We'll actually talk about the game next week because it's like, why talk about it this Friday and then say the same shit next Friday? Not going to do it.
This is the best show we've ever had right now. So
Oh my
I
God.
love, if you look at our counter on StreamYard, because YouTube always glitching, we have 12 people watching.
Yeah.
12 apostles.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Oh wait, where's Paul? Paul, I saw your comment. It's Perna's charity stream, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget, Sunday, streaming for the Alzheimer's Association. Come check it out. We'll be live during the Pro Bowl. It's not going to be like a play-by-play. We're just going to watch Pro Bowl. We're going to talk football. If we get to my goal of 20,000 raised, I shave the monkey tail beard into my face. That's the promise.
Are you still doing it live or no?
Yeah, I'll try to do it live.
God, you're going to mess it up so bad.
Yeah. I'm honestly, like, I was like, that's a great idea. And now that it's getting close and I might have to do it, and I've been looking at the monkey tail beards, I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
like,
no, you'll do it. I'm just saying don't do it live, because, like, if you mess that up, like,
no, I
it's
know.
already going to be bad. But
I'll get a little mirror. Yeah, maybe I won't do it live, but
you know what I mean? Like, just it'll be Monday morning GPS. That'll get people to tune in.
Oh, that's a tease, a promo.
There you go. And then you could
meow.
You could do like YouTube Shorts too, and just be like buzz. Nailed it.
Yeah.
You could show like hair falling into the sink. I'm telling you, you could rock and roll with it.
Yeah, that's probably the better fit for shaving, honestly.
So, Manscaped. Make yourself a monkey. So wait, how much do you have right now?
We're at 6,300. So,
oh yeah,
I got to raise 14K.
Like
that? You think that's easy? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if anybody's going to
show up. Grossi Posse going to show up.
Oh,
Tom Grossi's going to show up.
Nobody's better than the Grossi Posse.
Grossi Posse going to show up. Tom Grossi's going to show up. Everyone going to show up. It's going to be good. Oh, buddy. Yeah. That's going to be a beard.
YouTuber with more subscribers than That's Good Sports very soon.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
But very soon.
Not yet. We'll see. I mean,
I'm so excited for you.
Yes. For are you really?
Yeah, no, I am. You're the only guy I root for to be better than me. Everybody else, F them kids.
That's so nice.
You're the only person who works like twice as hard as me. I'm not gonna compete with that. Go get it.
You just look over it, then you're like, yeah.
Adam and all his subs, Tree and all his subs, Scooter and all his subs. Screw them. Screw those guys. Tom Grossi, go get them, son. Adam, 2 videos a week. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? How many streams you do in January, Tom? 40 plus?
41.
You can't hang with that. Dude I have so much respect for Tom's work ethic. Like,
or mental decline.
Both at the same time. Like, I've always looked at my channel as like, I might not be the most talented, the best football analyst, or the funniest, but I'll work really hard to make it work, right? Like, I'm going to outwork everybody.
True story.
And then you come along, I'm like, I'm not going to outwork that guy. I'm not going to outwork that guy. Especially after we had a kid. It's like, oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, again, you also have like a family, so...
Dude, that baby kept us up from midnight to 4 a.m. last night.
Here's like, I love you so much!
Ew!
It's fine. Listen, it'll be worth it. Once she can start making some YouTube videos and start bringing in that sweet ad revenue.
This channel is hers. It's done.
It's done. Perna. In other news, the New England Patriots looking to bring back good old Bill O'Brien for their offensive coordinator, or Adam Gase.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It'll work because it's the Patriots, probably. But it's so funny. If Adam Gase gets another job in the NFL and it's with New England, give it to me, baby. I'm rooting for him over Bill O'Brien.
Oh, I just want it for the press conferences. That's all I want. Can you imagine he shows up and he's completely normal? Like he has a different voice, like completely different everything. And he's like,
yeah,
oh,
he's like
yeah.
A socialite.
Yeah.
Well, is that what those are? He's got a pipe too for some reason.
He has a fedora and he shows up with a pipe and a suit and he's just like, well, I saw that they had a 4-3 defense and I figured, well, darling, we're just going to run the ball.
Done a lot of studying and inner reflection, and I think I could have handled many situations better. Here in New England, I'm just happy for a second chance.
I would pay big money for that. Big money for that. Yes, I want it so bad. So yeah, it's funny because we laugh about it because of who those coaches are, but they're going to do well on the Patriots. Like, it's going to happen.
A lot of people quick to defend Bill O'Brien too on Twitter. Like, he was a good coordinator. He just sucked as a head coach. I'd argue he was an okay head coach. He was just a horrible GM and head coach. So, there's like O'Brien worked with the Patriots before, so he makes more sense in that fashion. But, maybe Adam Gase could. I wouldn't take Adam Gase. I just wouldn't take Adam Gase.
Thank you. That's just a big no, thank you. In addition, obviously, we talked about this a little bit on Clickbait yesterday, but you had good old Jim from Michigan saying, I'm not going to be trying that again. Like that. Now there's reports coming out too that like the Vikings weren't like all in on him. And of course, like he already thought he had the job and that was a problem. But he basically told Michigan, he called him up and was like, hey, do you want me as coach? And like, yeah. And he's like, okay, like we'll stay there. And he came out and he had a quote. And he said, there was a pull to the NFL because I got that close to the Super Bowl. But this was the time to try and return. And this is the last time. Now let's go chase college football's greatest prize.
This Lombardi Trophy. Jim, it's college. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm resetting my brain.
Sorry, whatever that trophy's called, the aluminum foil tin can thing.
Who are we going to pick up in free agency, Michigan? Recruiting. Who's recruiting for us? What are we doing?
Michigan's probably paying him a crap ton of money, no?
Yeah. Oh yeah. College comparable.
Their dorms are falling apart. They're filled with asbestos, but their football locker rooms are state of the art, and their gym is great. So
yes,
because that's what it's all about.
I did want to clear something up.
Do it. Your camera?
Yeah, I saw the camera comment. I can't control it. I got to get a hard wire down here. It's on my list of things to do.
It's a pain in the ass.
Sometimes, like I'm witnessing how a joke turns into something people believe on the internet.
Johnny John John!
Now
yes.
I tweeted Elway. My buddy Ryan Green tweeted Elway. Scooter Elway saying Elway going to the Brian Flores coaching meeting as a joke. It's a joke. That was from the Super Bowl in 2020, a year after they interviewed Brian Flores. But that gets passed around enough, people start retweeting, quote tweeting, and all of a sudden,
there's no way people believe that. There's no way.
That was John Elway the night before the Brian Flores interview. Not true. I don't know how many people actually believe that. But if you've never seen that clip and somebody says that and it pops up and you're like, oh my God, was that him the night before? No, it was a year later.
Listen, if you were watching GPS, you were informed because we've been playing that clip for quite some time. So GPS, your only source of news.
Yeah. If you get news anywhere else, it's fake. And you are being manipulated.
That's it.
But
here, we're just two beanie boys talking about the world. The economy? Yes. My wallet has no money in it. So it's $0 in the wallet. Zero.
It's all digital. It's because it's
I'm also not going to do crypto. Sorry, folks. People hoping for a Grossi coin. I'm not Ice Poseidon. I won't take $500,000 from you.
Oh, I would. I mean, yeah, that's integrity.
That's it.
Integrity.
That's it. So I want to say something because I think you tweeted this out too, and I got caught up in watching it. I have to admit, the Pro Bowl skills thing was kind of fun. Like it was kind of fun. Stephon Diggs jumped through a table. He literally did a leg drop through a table while catching a football. I was like, come on now. All right. I'm not going to say the game's going to be good because the game's not going to be good. The game's not going to be good. Integrity Farms. It's not going to be good. But watching that, I was like, okay, that's fine. If it's the only source
I like the addition of the defender defending the wall of holes while the QB like, tries to throw a ball through it. It sounds
one guy ran into the wall. Like one of the defenders ran into. He hit hard too.
Yeah, was that Trayvon Diggs? I
think it was Trayvon Diggs. Well, Trayvon Diggs is used to getting burned, so it makes sense.
Ooh,
he literally got beat by a wall, so that makes sense too.
Yeah, people like the skill stuff. A lot of people like the dodgeball. I don't find that too interesting. And the one thing they still need to bring back is the deep ball, just the quarterbacks launching the ball as far as they can. Like those clips circulate all the time on Twitter and people are like, bring this back. And it's like the one thing they haven't brought back. And I think that shouldn't just be limited to quarterbacks who got to the Pro Bowl. It's like any QB who wants to show up and like try and reclaim their crown as having like the strongest arm. And that should have like it's a separate prize, like I don't know, like $100,000 donation to that quarterback's charity or something cool where, and I think we all know Josh Allen would probably win that competition, but he's also golfing instead of going to the Pro Bowl. So maybe
who isn't?
Maybe
Aaron Rodgers had an injury, so.
Punt, pass, and kick should be an event.
Yep.
And kickers and quarterbacks cannot participate.
It's just defensive linemen and
offensive linemen.
Done.
That's what I want to see.
I want to see their 40-yard dashes. Oh my God. Can they do sumo wrestling? That'd be great too.
That would be pretty good.
Or I think the NFL, because they've handled this Brian Flores thing really well, I think what they should do is that they should have like a 10-minute ad read about how they're taking concussions seriously. And then they just have QBs throw the ball as hard as they can into other players' helmets. Like as hard as they can. And the one who gives the player a concussion wins.
Oh. Or sticks the ball into the helmet.
Right in there. Yeah. Break a nose, that's 25 points.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Blindfolded catching. That would be
Micah
fun.
Parsons. Yep. Literally. Yeah. Hill looked like he wasn't taking that seriously. And Micah Parsons like, I came to play.
Yeah, Hill definitely, because Hill came in last place. He showed up like he was just wearing like normal clothes. And it's like he stumbled right at the beginning and then just said, yeah, I'm not going to risk pulling a hammy.
I'm not going to get injured for this crap. This is always going to be fun until someone gets injured. And then it's going to be like, well, we're done now.
We're done.
That's it. Listen, I'm just saying there's so many different games that they could include in here. Like they could do it like American Gladiator. Like, let's go. Like, I want to see it. American Ninja Warrior. Like, just throw that in the Pro Bowl. It has nothing to do with anything. I like that, Paul. Coach's hot dog eating contest. Boom. Andy Reid is like, I was made for this. Like, it would just be incredible. You could have who could waste the most timeouts at inopportune times. So, like, Mike McCarthy could be there, right? Matt LaFleur. I mean, like, he wastes a good amount of timeouts. Like, there's a lot of people who could be there, too.
Fangio could win the always get the challenge wrong.
Yeah. Done. I think you could, as players, you could try to tackle other teams' mascots, but their mascots are real. So like you have a Bengal tiger out there. You have an actual lion out there.
Thunder's just a horse, guys.
You have a horse out there. You have a UPS delivery person for the Packers. Like you have all of these things.
Whoa.
Regular Gladiator. I'm just like, again, and the animals win every time because like you're having Aaron Donald being like, I have to tackle a what? And it is a tiger. And the tiger's going to cause some damage because I don't want the animals to get hurt. So
now, I've always
I
been
think
a proponent for having the 2 worst teams in the league play at the Pro Bowl.
Yes.
And whoever wins gets the first overall draft pick, right?
Completely agree.
NFL will never do that.
Right.
But maybe, okay, what if the 3 quarterbacks who are on the Pro Bowl winning team, if they so choose, they can play for any team they want the following season?
Kirk Cousins to Denver.
Except for the 2 teams that are in the Super Bowl.
He's a Pro Bowl. Nope, he's a Pro Bowl alternate for Aaron Rodgers. There you go. Nailed it. And that's how you get him. Yep. Also, I want to see kneecaps just be bitten. Like he's running up to players. Dan Campbell's just running up to players and biting people's kneecaps. And he's like,
sign that man. Sign him.
He's like squirting Dan Campbell with like a squirt gun. He's just like, no, bad kitty, bad. I just think there's so many ways that this could go, honestly.
Oh my God.
But so it was fun. I'll admit it was fun. Also, speaking of the Chiefs, you put a little something in the rundown about a little Patty Mahomes there.
Yeah, this clip is circulating. It is of Patrick Mahomes telling Andy Reid, "I got this. One more. Give me one more. I got this," which was Mahomes pleading to Andy Reid right before halftime to not kick the field goal that he was going to get the touchdown there. Andy Reid acquiesced, and Patrick Mahomes, "I got this," was throw a pass to Tyreek Hill behind the line of scrimmage that did not score a touchdown, and the clock ran out. So it's just funny because the Chiefs lost. But also, you always get the side of that when it works, when a player calls a shot. It's just refreshing to see it totally backfire. Oh, and you could tell Andy Reid, I think, just wanted to take the points. Maybe even Eric Bieniemy wanted to take the points there, and Mahomes like, "I got this, guys." And it's Mahomes. You're going to trust him.
Sure.
You're going to trust that, like, maybe he sees something out there, and if it's not there, he's going to throw the ball away really quick, so they'll still get the chance. Was that 4th down, though? Or was it 3rd?
You're talking about the play right before half?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was, but again, it didn't matter because like it was 5. I think it was in 4th down though. But there's 5 seconds left, so like they're only.
So if they would have thrown it quickly away, then they still could have kicked the field goal. Would be my point there. But yeah, take the points. Take the points. Backfired.
It was 3rd down. 3rd down.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Bengals beat them. Bengals.
I know you just wanted to talk about that again, but I think.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk much about Harambe.
We can talk about Harambe right now.
Yeah, we better because we got it in the thumbnail.
Yeah. So we mentioned it on this show, and then we started seeing it everywhere. Memes were circulating and everything like that. That
you guys made us memes during the show.
Correct.
That we retweeted and I think did pretty well.
And so, yes, true story. That the Bengals need to win it for Harambe. And then what happens, Brandon Perna?
I think Sam Hubbard goes on Pardon My Take and says, we want to win for Harambe.
I mean, is there anyone even rooting for the Rams besides Lions fans at this point? Is there anybody? The
Los Angeles Lions versus the Bengals.
They got Joey B. They're the Bengals, and now they have Harambe. No, Perna. No, you're wearing orange. Come on, Perna.
I got Von Miller, man. Get him
already won one.
I know, but I love Vaughn. And come on, Matthew Stafford. I love little Stafford. Yeah, Titans fans probably rooting for the Rams. Chiefs fans might be rooting for the Rams.
Oh,
but if the Bengals
so
win, I will be very happy for the Bengals. I'm not rooting against them.
You're a Chiefs fan now. That's what you're telling me.
No.
Yes, because Chiefs fans are rooting potentially for the Rams, and now you are in the same category.
Oh, no.
How much do you love Patrick Mahomes?
None.
Yeah, the Patrick price?
No.
Fair enough. But yeah, Harambe is going to meme. Listen, we already got Kitty Goes Meow. Now we have Harambe. The memes are going to be too much for the Rams to handle. So
look at this classy gent.
there you go.
Yeah, everybody's rooting for Burrow and like they're so likable right now.
They are.
They've got a small window of everybody being on their side.
Yeah, if they win the Super Bowl, they're done after this year in terms of likability. People will hate them.
Retire. They all retire.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm done now. Like, they will hate him. Plus, I got to root for Mike Daniels to get a ring. So, for Green Bay Packer.
Oh, yeah. There you go. See? You pull for your guys. Vaughn was the face of the Broncos after Manning left. I love Von Miller. He wants to be a GM one day. That came out. So,
of the Denver
I don't care
Broncos.
how good you are, George Payton. If Vaughn wants the job, you're freaking out.
Done. Gone.
I give it to Vaughn in a second.
In a sec. Well, when you own the team, you could do that.
This was 2 years ago. Oh, I guess I did. No, I guess I was indifferent in the Super Bowl. I rooted for them to beat Tom Brady. So, you're welcome, Kansas City.
The evidence keeps on mounting up.
Don't tell me to rank my hate as a fan of football. That's all I ask. If I want to hate Tom Brady and the Patriots more than the Chiefs, that's my prerogative. I'm done defending that decision. In show.
Okay. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in for a Friday. This was a great episode. I was very happy with this. We appreciate you. Next week, we'll be talking all about the Super Bowl. Remember, Sunday, Brandon Perna doing a fundraiser stream, raising money for a fantastic cause. Get it, love it, live it. Then he shaves a monkey beard. We all win then. We all win. Brandon Perna, you got anything coming out today?
Maybe. Damn it. I didn't. I might do a Josh McDaniels video. I'm not sure yet. I've got to get my life together.
All right.
You, Tom?
That's fair. Yeah, I just don't know which one it's gonna be. It might be another reaction video, but I also might do a Packers video of like who's staying and going because we have 21 free agents. So yeah, might do that. Might do that. So we'll see though. We'll see. And of course, we got the Q&A tonight.
Oh yeah, Q&A, baby. Apologies. All right.
That's it. Well, folks,
just made it through an episode of what this show looks like when we run out of things to talk about.
And it was great. Folks, thank you so much for watching another edition of GPS. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. Enjoy your weekend. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.
Nie nawiszę, Dan Snyder. Nie nawiszę.
Swedish.